happens unfiltered and unapologetic.
All
What's
that.
up? I am your host. So we trying to go live on TikTok too, but help us. We got a few people who done joined in on our TikTok. We here to talk women's college basketball, but we trying to get my co-host Courtney on TikTok, but we some aunties and we struggling figuring it out. But we just
Facts.
low key decided 5 minutes. You know what? I just decided where I could download the app on here, and I was like, why not? Let me try to do it. So here we are. So Courtney's still trying to figure that out,
Trying to
but
make it happen.
trying to make it happen. But if you're not subscribed to our podcast on YouTube, please do the Mid Majors Pod on YouTube. Go make sure you go check us out. We're gonna get into the ACC SEC Women's Challenge the last few days. We're gonna get into that. Let us know who's your team. First of all, let us know in the comments who your team is, who you repping for women's college basketball, or just in general, who's your college team. My college team, it was not a topic of conversation the last 2 days. Well, actually, we were, but not the conversation you guys would know.
Right.
But we had our little game. We had a little education day game that I was able to watch that I did enjoy, and it was funny because one of the girls, I tell you what though, we got a freshman on our team. I'm gonna go ahead and say this publicly. I hope we got a Gamecock in the chat. I hope
Oh, okay.
that we can keep her next year. I'll say that we got a freshman on our team who had
Do
15 and 15.
do y'all have the funds?
I look. I don't know what
I
funds
I
they
think you
had.
need to be donating more to that alumni
I can only
association.
donate what I can. Somebody else got to donate. I got to get my coworkers to
I
donate.
know that's right. I
Somebody
know
said
that's right. I'm,
The Gamecocks. My blood pressure was up with the Lady Gamecocks. We're gonna get into that.
for sure,
We
we
definitely gonna get
definitely
into that.
are. Listen, I'm a Gamecocks. That's my team. I love
Hopefully they can hear
Don.
you. Courtney says she's a Gamecock. Like I said, we still trying to get Courtney on TikTok. We don't know what we doing.
Yeah, we don't.
We trying to make it work,
They keep
child.
asking me for passwords for stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't.
But
Listen,
if you tuned in, we are live on YouTube if you want to see both of us. Cause we like I said, honey,
definitely
we're confused. We
we
two
are.
aunties and we new to this technology stuff. So go to
But that's
follow us on.
crazy because you invited me last
I
time.
did invite you, and for some reason I don't know why it won't let you come on here now, which is interesting. Just help us, Lord.
Okay.
It says you joined. I can hear you because I just saw what you just signed it on, but it wouldn't let you.
Send it to me one more time. Send
Okay,
it to me one more time.
hold on. Let me invite you, child.
Y'all rooting for me in the chat.
Yeah, root for Courtney because like I said, we trying to get her on here, honey.
Okay. And it's probably something so simple. See, if your sister was here, she would have got me
She
together.
would
Okay.
have. So join the live again, Courtney. You on the live?
Okay. Join the live
Join
again.
the live again. The same name as the channel, right? Lord help us, like I said. Lovely Joe, 91. I'm assuming you was born in 91. 90s babies. We love to see it.
Definitely.
I'm waiting on the tow truck. What? I was. I was. Oh. Are you on the live, Courtney?
Yeah, I'm in here.
Okay, let me send you another invite. Invite sent.
Can't see me.
What is happening?
Get for. I don't want to send a coin. Why is it making me send a coin?
Sending a coin is crazy. Do you got to send a coin to come on here? Let me
I
find
think.
out.
Listen.
If you got to send a coin to join somebody on TikTok, let me know. Because I see what's
I
happening
just
here.
spent 29 cents for 20 coins.
It said turn your camera on. Who? Courtney? Who need to turn their camera on? Y'all can see me, right?
Listen, y'all, I'm not on here yet. I'm not
She
on.
not on here, honey. We're confused.
This what mine look. This what it look like. Oh,
Yeah, she said yes.
she
Courtney.
got me. She got me. Okay, she right. She right. She
Shut up.
right.
You know what? You know
She
what?
right.
Shout out to Lovely. Shout out to Lovely Joe 91.
She right. She right.
You on here? Now I can't even see this.
Can you see me? Look
Hold
how
on.
difficult that. What? Look at
Now,
this.
hold on. Now I do hear. Oh, I do see. It is difficult, but it's okay. Now, but you know what? We got it popping though. We're gonna get to talking. Thank you. We
Can you
appreciate
see me?
I can see you. I can see you. That's perfect. So let's get into it. We might invite some other people on here then. Oh, this will be dope. But anyway, let's get into it. So we are here to talk about women's college basketball. Welcome to the Mid Majors Pod. We're gonna get into the ACC SEC challenge that we just witnessed the last 2 days. Do you want to get into it first? You want to get into SEC? I mean, you want to get into South Carolina and Louisville first? I think you don't. Don't tell me Courtney done froze on me, child. Hold on. Hold on. This is not happening to us. This is not happening to us. This is not happening. She about to leave and come right back. This is just too much. This is just too much. Courtney, as soon as we get her going, there she go. But anywho, so let's get into the game. She gonna come right back, I'm sure, some way somehow. But so I'll be honest. When it might be her, it could be baby. Well, y'all, we don't never have no problem. Like I said, but we are doing a lot today. We ain't never did this before. We just two, like I said, we two aunties just trying to, trying to try new things, trying to figure it out. I was like, girl, we probably should have tested this. Like I said, I literally just decided to do this like right before. But anywho, she gonna come back. So, I'll be honest with y'all. During that game, I'm gonna text her. I did not expect Louisville. I need a new starting four. A new starting four is crazy. What you mean? I did not expect Louisville to come close with South Carolina in that game. I will tell you that. Hold on, let me ask her where she goes. Courtney had a little. Yeah, I did not expect them to come close. I'm a sports better on Prize Picks, so I expected Latson to have a really good game against Louisville. I did not expect her to have what, a 2 point half. I expected Joyce Edwards to do her thing. I will say that they definitely did utilize what girl in the paint. They did a great job getting her the ball. I'll say that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all too. So like me, I be honest, like I ain't really got a dog in the fight. I just like basketball for the most part. So I'm not really gonna come out and be like, okay. I'm not gonna come out and say like I'm this, I'm that, So I just like ball. But I will say I was a little disappointed at the first half when it came to Latson because I felt like Latson wasn't being used in the first half like I wanted her to. I felt like she was just in a corner a whole lot. And I was like, child, help me understand it. But I don't think that Courtney texted me, girl. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand as far as just the offense. I don't. But Tessa Johnson, I'm gonna say Tessa Johnson has gotten a whole lot better. I will say that. Yeah. Okay. So I wasn't tripping. I wasn't tripping. Like I felt like I'm confused on as far as like you got 25 points a game. Why is she over there just in the corner? Like I didn't get that. But end of the day, like I do understand you got to use what's work. You got to go with what works. You got to utilize, because like Ocott was balling. I don't. Hell, we all confused on defense. Yeah. Tessa Johnson's balling this year. And you know what? For me, Tessa Johnson, I was so annoyed with her last year because with her, I was just like, she was so inconsistent to me, if that makes sense. But I feel like this year, I felt like she had a lot of good points and I mean a lot of good baskets in this game because I felt like she was trying to put Louisville away. Like it was a lot of big shot, and it reminded me to like that's why I think about UConn. When it comes to UConn, the difference between UConn and everybody else, it's like UConn be putting you away. Like it be wide open shots they don't miss. They make the right pass. They make the right play. So it's like I felt like Tessa Johnson was doing that against Louisville. Like her open shot, she was getting open threes. Sis was making them. So I was like, okay. So I like that from her this year. But last year, I felt like we wasn't getting it. I was frustrated. I was ready for Sis to just go ahead and move on. I was annoyed with that. Um, Raven Johnson, I'm loving, I'm loving what Raven Johnson is doing this year. Loving her. I'm telling y'all, the best thing that happened to Raven Johnson is when Caitlin Clark waved her ass off a couple years ago. Ever since then, like that was some get right for your ass when it came to her. Ever since then, that girl got into the gym. That girl decided to get better. That girl put that work in. Um, Yeah, no, for real. But like the way that she's gotten better, the way she's put that work in, like I love to see that because we don't see that a lot with a lot of players. So Courtney trying to, I sent her an invite. Come back to Riverside. Sorry, y'all. I got to get my girl back. We ain't the mid majors without Courtney. Thanks for the heart. This is so cute. Uh, I tell you, Ziegler from Louisville. I didn't expect her to do anything like she did. She did nothing. Did she finish with 0 point? Let me pull it up while I'm talking off the dome here. Usually I have all of my notes up, but I'm just in so distraught because we are having these technical difficulties, and I'm just like, what baby, what is happening? Okay, let me go here. She got clamped. Yeah, definitely got clamped. So that's one thing they definitely gonna do. They definitely gonna play some. She wasn't even noticed. I'll be honest with y'all. This gonna sound crazy because I've watched a lot of Louisville girls this year. Low key, I forgot what number Ziegler was. I was like, let me go. Where is this? But they made that one girl. Now I cannot pronounce her name. Number 11. They made her look like an all-star. Now she balled, but she stepped up. That's what somebody's got to do it. Roberts, she looked good yesterday. Let me see. Where y'all? I don't know where. Yeah, we on here. I don't know where Courtney is. That is true. That is true. So let me ask you a question, because this is how I felt. I felt like it took all South Carolina had to beat them yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, time is on crack. I felt like it took all they had to beat them yesterday. But like I said, it's at home. Louisville. I'm from Kentucky. I'm from the area. Louisville always comes to play at home. They always gonna have the energy. They always gonna have a crowd. That makes a difference. I think if it would have been in South Carolina, it probably would have been, because like I said, I was expecting a 20-point game. Real talk. That's what I was expecting. I was not expecting for them to have a lead, for it to be close. We didn't have a bench. We get. Mm, that's a good point. That's a good point. I'm pulling up the game stats. Let me see. But yeah, it definitely took. Let me ask you another. I felt like I'll tell you something else too. I was kind of annoyed, and y'all, the Gamecocks, they get mad when I say this. I was kind of annoyed at the first half, like I said, because I really wanted Latson. I expected Latson to go crazy. I expected Latson to give Louisville about 20-25 yesterday. I really expected it. So I got like a little frustrated with Don because I'm like, why are we? Even though like the game, I felt like the game was still no Louisville controlled the first half for the most part. I still feel like I didn't feel like Don made adjustments to get Latson going because I feel like they are going to need her when it's all said and done. I feel like when you gonna need, because I'll be honest, for Tessa Johnson to come and get 20, and for them to win, I'm not gonna bank on that all year. I'll tell you that. I'm definitely not, especially not in the Final Four, not in the time. I'm not gonna bank on that. Not saying that she ain't capable, but I'm not gonna bank on that. I think that Latson's gonna be the one that they're gonna need to do. I think that's why she's there. But so I got like a little frustrated in the first half. But yeah, she is thinking too much. But it's a big adjustment when you coming from getting the ball all the time to now you gotta come a new system. You gotta come wait for the ball to come to you. You don't have the ball. Some people, it's hard. It's hard to learn to play without the ball. I'll say that. And I feel like she's doing the best that she can. But I feel like that second half, I love the fact that they called the first play out of the second half. I love that play was for her. I love how they got her involved. I love how they got her going early. I felt like that was great. So I like the adjustment that they made with that because at first I was like, hold on. Hey, what's up, Courtney?
Girl,
You irritated?
I'm
I'm
done.
over here just talking away,
I'm
child.
irritated as fuck.
Are you not on
I'm
the TikTok?
irritated as fuck.
You not
I'm
on
not on that
TikTok?
fucking TikTok.
It's
Fuck the
okay.
fucking TikTok. Soon
It's
as
okay.
I turn on the fucking TikTok, the shit just fucking blows the fuck up.
It's okay. Yeah, a lot of. Thank you. See, shout out to shout out to. I don't know if I can give her a little special shout out, Courtney. Even Courtney, even if you pull it up on your phone or something, so you can read the comments or whatever, and then just like so lovely, lovely Joe
Um,
said because this is what I was talking about. And me, you talked about this. And like I said, if you want to see Courtney too, y'all, we live on YouTube as well, which I probably need to check at the YouTube. We live on YouTube. Hey, Courtney, I was talking about how, like, you know how I was texting you during the game. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I was frustrated because I was texting you and I'm like, why is Latson? Latson didn't come to stand in the corner. Like, I was tight about
Right.
that. So it's like,
Yeah.
I felt like at the beginning I was kind of frustrated with Dawn because I felt like Dawn wasn't making adjustments to try to get her the ball to get her going, because I think we can't let that just set 25 points a game, which people can do all that. She didn't come here, whatever. At the end of the day, when the game's on the line and we need a shot, I want her to have the ball before I want anybody else to have it. I'll tell you that. And I personally, I'm
Right.
not gonna bank on Tessa Johnson to get 20
Yeah.
for especially in the tournament. I'm not gonna bank on
Yeah.
that. So you agree?
Yeah.
Good. We on the same page with that. So
Yeah, yeah. No. Because that was a conversation we had where it's like
exactly.
Tessa is she's inconsistent, but when Tessa is on, she's on.
Yeah.
But she's not somebody I would like put my money on like every single
Same.
game.
If it
But I
came
think that's one of the things where South Carolina struggles is they struggle to score since Chloe is out.
exactly.
I think that was a big thing. Missing Chloe was like huge. I
Yeah.
think at this point, I feel like they're trying to rework the offense and figure out what works. But when we were talking earlier, like they definitely have to get Latson involved more
Yeah.
because they need a score.
That's what
She just has to let her go.
Lovely. I don't know. I'm gonna keep calling you Lovely. That's what she's talking about now. How she's missing. We're missing. Well, I ain't gonna say because like I said that ain't my team. That's Courtney's team. I ain't gonna claim nobody. I only claim the school that I played for. But you talking about y'all missing Chloe, because I said that I love the fact in the second half that Don made adjustments and got Latson the ball, got her to score the first play. I feel like that because they're
Yeah,
gonna need her to do that. So I love how they made that
absolutely.
adjustment. Ocott to me was phenomenal. She came and showed out. I just like they players. I love that jump shot that Joyce Edwards got.
I love Joyce.
I love Joyce. Like I said,
Absolutely.
I expected you missed it. I said I expected Latson to come and give Louisville 20-25 yesterday. I expected it. But Louisville got a good home. They got a good home base. They got good home fans. They
Hmm.
always gonna have the energy at home.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Send it to me one more time.
Okay. Oh, she said
I'm
Ocott
kind
only
of
been playing
nervous.
5 years, which is insane. For real, for real. And and she's adjusted
But
well too, because when they overseas, they travel a lot. They struggle with like the rules and stuff.
which one is Okot? That's
Ocott,
the one that's from Nigeria.
yeah,
That was okay. That's
the
what I thought.
one who was balling,
Yeah. Okay.
the
Yeah.
one who
That's what I thought.
the one who was balling. Let me figure out how to send you the invite, child. Hold on, I got you again. Yeah. But
Pull up those
like I said, I felt like
texts.
Don made the adjustments in the second half. I'm glad we got some, because people,
It was.
you got to tread lightly when you talk up when you don't agree with South Carolina and everything they do, because everybody be ready to tussle in the comments. End of the day, like I said, I like basketball. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna speak the truth of how I feel about how I saw the game. That is what it is. But yeah,
Hmm.
they be ready to tussle, honey.
Yeah, she was. She
Yeah,
was balling.
she hooped yesterday. The
Yeah.
Roberts girl from Louisville ball. I knew she was gonna have a good game,
Ah.
but you know what? I hate to
Yeah.
see when she missed that three. First of all, that was a
Yes.
fantastic look.
It was a fantastic look.
Fantastic look.
Absolutely.
My mom was actually at the game, and she texted me and she was
Hmm.
like, "Why did she shoot the three?" I was like, "That's the best shot she could have got. The play was perfect. She was wide open. She has hit that shot all night. You got to take it." But I love to see her cry at the end. I don't love to see it, but I just love to see that she got heart. I was like, "See, she got heart."
Definitely. But the game wasn't over. He
Ooh,
missed
you
the free
echoing
throws.
bad. Turn the volume down for me on your phone.
What about now? What
It's
about
still a
now?
little bit, but I can deal with it.
What if people can hear you?
Maybe. Let us know if y'all can hear that. Only with LSU do we? Okay. Y'all can hear the echo?
I know that's right. Can I hear it?
Probably.
All right. I'll just exit out then. Y'all saw me for a little bit though.
Right.
There we go.
Like I said, turn it on the YouTube, honey. Yeah, they could hear the echo. Um,
Okay.
But like I said, it took all South Carolina had to beat them yesterday. It was promising for me for what I saw from Louisville. Like I said, I thought it was gonna be a 20-point game. My mom then was like dread. My mom's like, I was dreading to go to the game because I thought it was gonna be a blowout. I was not expecting a good game, but I mean, it was lit.
No, really,
That's
no.
all we can
But
ask
South
for.
Carolina they have a lot to work on.
They do, but
They
I
have a
think
lot to work on.
it goes by what you said, Courtney. As far as like, that's why you do those games to see where you at.
Yeah.
To see
Yeah.
where
No,
you at.
absolutely. Especially going into SEC play.
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
But you know
yeah,
they
for
didn't have.
sure.
I mean, they played. Who they last game was Texas before this. Like I
Yeah,
said,
they play
yeah.
Texas.
So they done had a little SEC
Yeah,
action.
they have. They play UCLA too, but
They played. They done.
hey,
They done. I mean, they done competed.
they have.
Um,
I mean, I think it's good to get punched in the mouth early.
for sure.
It's good to get punched in the mouth
Speaking
before
of
it's really
punching in the
time to
mouth,
lock in.
we can go ahead. We can move on from that. We can go ahead and get into LSU and
Okay.
Duke. Speaking of punching in the mouth, so
They got punched in the mouth
they
early, but they
did.
responded.
They got punched in the mouth early, and it's so
Yeah.
funny because I was texting my cousin. My cousin is a Texas fan. He live in Austin, and he was like, "Oh man, Duke! I didn't know Duke would." I said, "Just wait a minute. Duke
Yeah,
gonna punch them in the mouth, and they gonna start punching each other because they finna start turning the ball over and throwing the ball everywhere." And
and they
they
did.
did that.
I don't even think they threw it everywhere. They threw it right to LSU.
they
That's
be
what
throwing
they
it,
did.
bruh. They be throwing it right to the other team.
Just stupid. I like listen. I would like lose my mind as a coach. I cannot be a coach. I would be ready to like spaz out at every second. Like, what the hell was that?
Yeah. You talking about that? Oh yeah, but you know
For
what? Though?
Duke, like it's just stupid. Like stupid turnovers
It do
is
be
so
done.
frustrating.
They
Like
legit do be just throwing it to the other team. It's
just
crazy.
stupid stuff. But I also like I really want to know why she didn't play Toby the rest of the first quarter.
I don't know what
Rem-
that was about.
I don't know what that was about
Did,
either, but it's
I
like,
didn't see
girl,
no attitude. Did Toby give like some type of attitude to not play? She
I
only had
didn't.
one foul. I didn't get that vibe.
She like when we checked, when we talked about it, she had only played for 1 minute.
1 minute.
So
Played
I'm like,
one
oh,
minute.
she must be in foul trouble. She must be in foul
I
trouble.
looked at
She
that too.
she had
Only
one
had one.
foul.
I looked at the same thing too.
So I'm
Only had
just
one.
like, and the crazy part is you take her out while y'all are like on a run.
Yeah.
Y'all are up like 19 or
Yeah.
what was it, like 15, like 6 or something crazy, something like that. But
Yeah.
I didn't
They got
understand
up.
that.
They got up what?
I
They got up what? 17-7. They got up about 10.
yeah.
But I
I
tell
mean,
you
yeah,
what.
they
I'll tell you what we did see yesterday with LSU, because you know people we ain't seen much, we
right.
ain't seen nothing. I'll tell you what we did see. Malaysia is the player that they have been missing. I felt like I saw that yesterday. Alasia was tired in the second half because she had to carry them on her back the first half.
But my thing is like, can she keep that up for like an entire like when we start getting in the SEC though?
What you mean? Keep what? A whole half by herself?
Can she? I'm just saying, like yeah, like in the SEC, you think she can like carry them that way,
This
like
is
you know?
what I
But see,
think.
you know, I like Michaela. I love Michaela.
I
Like
like
I feel like
Michaela
she
Williams.
has, like she can change a game like quick,
Yeah,
like real quick. She's so clutch. Like when you need a bucket, like she would be my person every
yeah,
single time,
yeah.
every single time.
I'm gonna say this. So against Duke, yes, can't. But now Malaysia will turn that bitch over too. Now she just turns around and just throws it, and that's what the South Carolina fans was saying. Like, 'cause she ended up having what 5 turnovers. Like she just turns and just throws the shit. So that make sense. But I'm gonna say this: you saying like, can she keep that up for a half? I mean, she kept them right in it. But when you got 2 more who can get 20, who can get 30, who
Yeah,
can come in a half and get 18, come in a half and get to 20. I
I
think that when
agree.
you got a supporting cast like that, 2 people who can come, 2 first team all SEC people, yeah.
Yeah,
I just felt like, I mean, I like the leadership that Malaysia showed. I felt like like I said, she put
yeah,
them on her
absolutely.
back. She carried them. I think that they was missing that last year with a guard and with a player. And I don't think
Yeah,
that
like
I
another
think that,
threat.
yeah, like another threat. But I don't know what it is, and it's like I can't put words to it as far as that energy. I don't know. The energy that Malaysia brings is like unique to that team, because I don't get that same energy from Flage. Not knocking Flage, or I can't describe it if it makes sense. Like her just coming in, just punch, keep going, keep going. I guess because it's the
She's
defense.
not that spark.
That's what I'm
She's
saying.
not the spark.
I guess because
I get
it's
what you're
the
saying.
defense that comes to the offense, she gonna come get you 2 steals. Well, she only had 1 steal yesterday. Yesterday, come get you 2 steals, turn the offense, clap you up, get you another steal, make a big play, a little flashy play, get the crowd
Right.
hype. I think that that's what I mean as far as they needed
I
that.
I
Because if you
think
think
I
about it, go
think
ahead. Sorry.
go ahead. No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If you think about it, because if I think about, they missed that guard last year, a big play. I want to say, was it against UCLA? The one when the Caitlin Gilbert came in and she was taking
Yeah.
the shots they didn't want her to take, and then they tried to child and they got on that little girl's ass. But I felt like they just missed that last year, so I like her for that for this team. Now, Flage talking shit to Kara Lawson. What you think?
Okay, so I'm gonna backtrack just a little bit.
Go ahead, go ahead. Go
One of
ahead,
the
'cause I just
one
jumped
of the
into it.
things, yeah, one of the things for LSU that I think they, I'll be honest with you. This is the first, like, obviously the first team that they've played so
Mhm.
far.
Definitely the
feel
first
like
team they played.
I feel like that's how it would look. I figured that's how it would look. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
I think they'll get better. Yeah, I think it would look crazy, but I think they'll get better as they play better teams.
Yeah.
I wish they just didn't dribble the ball so much. I
They
told
do
you, I said
dribble.
they will dribble that ball until, like, that's what I say, till the world stops spinning.
They
They
dribble
just
the air
dribble,
out the
dribble,
ball.
dribble, 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 dribble. And I feel like they could probably utilize Kovac. Is it Koval?
Kovac.
Koval? Kovac?
Koval.
Is it Kovac?
Koval.
Koval. Look,
The girl from Notre
my
Dame,
bad.
Kate.
Okay, her, Kate.
She had a good game.
I feel
yesterday.
like she was like a big body. There were a couple times where she was literally like wide open on the post. I'm talking about she boom, body big right
Yeah.
there, and they just dribble, 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 dribble. I feel
One-on-one
like
ball.
yeah, and the crazy part is like it was a couple times I saw her, like, she run down, she post up, boom, and it LSU, like, the guards, they play so fast.
Yeah.
She, like, I feel like she turned and she was like, like, she got to run back on defense because it's just
Right.
like, y'all,
Y'all
they
done
just
stole the
so,
ball. Y'all done
yeah,
went down
it
it.
just, it's so fast, but I feel like once they started utilizing her a little bit more, I feel like they were a little bit more successful. And I think they should play that inside outside, because then that gives them more room to do what they want to do on the outside.
I agree.
That guard play.
I agree.
So I think they should really utilize that more.
I think
As far, go ahead.
I think last year, if we think about it, when it comes to LSU, I think last year LSU had 3 consistent players. I think this year they got a lot of players, if it makes sense. I think that they
I get
got
what
a
you're
lot
saying.
of weapons that they got to understand on how to use. Because I tell you what, Grace Knox came in. I love her energy.
She did.
Grace
She
Knox came
did.
in with the shits yesterday, and I've been
She did.
waiting for that. She came in with the shits yesterday. I like her energy. She ain't scared of nobody. Like, she got like that. She got that fire about her that, like, F you. Like, and that's
Yeah.
one thing I feel like she got that toughness that's going to go great with that team.
Yeah.
Because I think that she fits right in.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
As far as Flage and Kara, I was like, I missed that. I had missed, what I'm saying is I missed
The drama?
the behind the scenes. I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know
You know what I mean?
either.
Until they started talking about it. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, well, what happened?
What'd she say?
And I mean, to each his own.
What
Hey,
Fly say?
I don't know what she said. I just saw on Twitter she quoted like
fuck
a
you
Bible
thought?
verse.
She quoted,
Oh.
the Bible verse on Twitter.
Yeah.
What'd she say? I don't watch this thing 1,000 times, but y'all be having a lot going on. What'd she say? Like, what the fuck you talking about?
She probably
The
did.
fuck you thought? I mean,
I probably did.
the fuck you thought? I mean,
Hey,
so
listen.
apparently, I mean, from what Moki said, she didn't have a good experience with Kara as far as with the USA basketball team. She didn't have a good
I mean,
experience.
you know what? This is a good transition into Duke in itself. Okay.
Okay.
First of all, Toby needs to leave.
Oh, Toby needs to get out of there. Toby needs to
leave.
go. Toby needs to get in the dang portal. But they lost a lot of players anyway. I felt like Toby need to go ahead and
They
get to the
did.
portal.
She need to get into the portal
Next semester. She gotta go.
immediately.
She gotta go.
immediately. Like Kara gives me vibes that like she recruits like good, respectful players.
I
Like,
guess.
and I don't mean that in a bad.
I know
No,
what you
what I'm
mean.
saying is that I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm
I know
just
what you
saying
mean.
that like sometimes I feel like she doesn't want to coach. She doesn't want to have to coach girls that might be a little
Attitude.
bit more difficult to coach. You know
Got
what
you.
I'm saying?
Need a little
And
extra
my whole
attention.
thing is like, hey, sometimes you need a little bit of dog on your
You need a
team. You
dog.
need some
It's
dogs.
like we talked about last week. You know, you got them those players that you gonna go back and forth with that's giving head case in practice, but at the end of the day, they passionate. You know, at the end of the day, when it's time to
Yes,
play, they gonna come play. They might have showed a little attitude,
yes,
but you gonna get that same energy on the court against the opponent.
yes. And I feel like that's for me. Like when I look at them, I feel like that's what they're missing. Like she recruits like they're good girls, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just like, listen, you need somebody that got a little bit of attitude,
You do.
okay?
You always gonna need attitude on your team. Question. So
Yeah.
the Jackson girl, was it Ashlyn Jackson? Was she the one who beefed with Haley Van Lift? Or am I tripping?
I
Remember
missed
when
that. I don't know.
remember Haley, this was
But
like
she,
was
I
it
think so.
her?
Probably. I
They
feel like
look
her.
alike.
She got a little bit of attitude,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but
She
I
got
told my
attitude.
homegirl that because so like I said, I'm a sports better, y'all. I'm on Prize Picks, Takara OG. With her, I told because I'm in like a little group. Me and my homegirls, we get like a little group. We send our picks or whatever. And because I took Toby for less yesterday, I was like,
Uh
Toby gonna
huh.
be a less. I'm not. Her line was like 15 and a half. I was like less. So the Jackson kid, I told my team and I was like, I want to take her less because for me, I was like, Duke struggle scoring. I don't think I think
Yes.
that I thought that LSU was going to outscore them drastically. So, but I said about Jackson, I said, but she's feisty. She gonna like the
Mm-hmm.
energy when it come to the talking smack, when it come to the talking shit. I think that she might gonna step up and fight back. So anybody who
Mm-hmm.
gonna do that, who gonna fight back, who you can go ahead and punch me in the mouth, baby. I'm gonna punch you back too. I always like players like that. That if I can have it,
Okay.
I want you on my team if that's what you want.
Listen, and I feel like this is a good segue to go ahead and move on to Notre Dame and Ole
Let's go
Miss.
to Notre Dame.
Okay,
Yes,
because Hannah always want all the smoke.
yes.
I
Hannah
love
want all the
Hannah.
smoke.
Oh my gosh, she want it all the time. She don't care. I don't care. I don't care if y'all up 30.
Period.
Okay, like you gonna get this work. You gonna
Yeah.
get it. Um, I like just watched it
She does.
periodically because I was
Somebody agree with me. Sorry, Courtney. She does like that girl. I just
what's
thought
that?
is that somebody about Jackson looking like the girl who said honorable mention to Haley Van Lift. They do look like. I'm like, was that the same person? And plus, y'all know these kids be playing college for 6 years now, and then they go to so many
Nah,
different
facts.
schools. So it's like, was that
Hold
the
on. What
same
what did she
girl?
say?
So
What
when
did she say?
This is when Haley Van Lip was at Louisville, when they
Oh,
was in
okay,
the
at
tournament,
Louisville.
she did the honorable mention when they was whatever, and then Haley threw her
Yeah.
little, little girl
Mhm.
shit, Hannah
Mhm.
always talking whether she up for that. Exactly. Her doggo's all right with me. I don't care.
Hey, Hannah
I
be
don't care.
a. Listen, did you watch the replay of it?
Yes.
Like that exchange?
And it was a weak ass call.
It was.
That
I
was
don't think she
weak.
should have got. Yeah, I don't think she should
A
have got
technical
ejected
for
for that.
that and
Yeah.
ejection for that. And that's the thing. It's like,
Exactly. Yeah.
why can't we talk shit? Fly J didn't get nothing for talking to the coach. Fly J didn't get a technical for that.
I don't know. I feel like they just be trying to like.
They be
They be trying to put a cap on women. That's what
they
they
do
be trying to do.
a cap
You
on
know what
women
I'm
for sure.
saying? Like they be trying to put a cap on us and like
And it ain't about
I just
y'all.
it's not.
We
Like you know
don't
what
want
I'm
to see
saying?
y'all.
Like but it just go like even like it just for me like it's just kind of like this whole thing. Like even if I go back to my college days, right? When it's just like, yeah, they don't want you cussing anymore. And it's
Mm,
just like well, boys are letting it fly and nobody has a problem with it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But they just expect women to act a certain way. Like you can't be passionate and
Yeah.
competitive and be like in somebody's ass. Like, but I love that. Like her whole face was just like, come get some, bitch.
Okay. And
Like,
got
what?
ejected and then clapped.
And yeah, she did and stared her down.
And sit down.
Yes. Like
But
what?
I did not. So Cody McMahon hooped yesterday.
Joe, did she?
Cody hooped yesterday. She hooped. I'll say that Hannah hooped. How many steals did Hannah finish with yesterday? But again what I said, I felt like that game still, and I'll be honest with y'all too. I had to go. It was, first of all too, when you talk about them
Somebody
doing
on TikTok said Hannah always talking whether she up or down.
whether she a
Exactly.
period.
She don't give a
Also
she
too,
don't care.
why they want to play with us as far as putting all the games on at the same time? That low key had me hot. Baby, I can only
I
flip
said the
around too
same
many
thing.
times, child.
It wasn't until like I was just like going through. I was like, hold on, Notre Dame and Ole Miss is playing too. Like, and I said now why they got all of them playing at the same
At
time.
the same time, I'm like, honey, I can only split my
Knowing ain't
screen
nobody
twice.
playing tonight. Like, what is going on?
Thank you. Why can't we move this on to tonight? Exactly. But anyway, um, yeah, Cody hooped. I felt like that was a weak ass technical that they call. I wonder what she said because we wasn't there. We didn't get the words. It could have been something that was just straight off like, okay,
Probably because they both got the double tech.
yeah.
So
I'm
I
talking about
think
the
both
second
of them.
one because the girl
Well, the
didn't get
first one,
the.
the
I
first
didn't
one
see the
they
first
both
one.
got a. Okay, so the first one was they both got a double tech.
Her and
So
Cody.
Hannah got one and Cody got one because
Because
they were
Cody
mouthing
feisty
off to
too.
each other. But it was like it was so random though because it was somebody was shooting a free throw and they were in the back court. So the
Yeah.
camera didn't even really get it. You
Yeah.
know, you just see the
They
ref
just
calling
talking
like the
shit.
double tech. Yeah. So
I love
after
it.
that, they call a timeout or something. And Hannah was just like, I feel like she was just like, bro, I'm cooking one of y'all motherfuckers. I don't
Okay.
care who it
Period.
is. Cody,
Period.
you bring your I'm definitely, but whoever it is, I don't care. And it was literally only like 20 seconds left. And
Yeah.
she like literally
I'm
was
still gonna
like
get a bucket. I'm still gonna, but you know what though? Only thing is, I felt like Hannah gotta understand. Hannah gotta give it the whole game, like,
right, you
cause
said
I
that.
feel like she be taking the third quarter off. Like, I feel like she
Mhm.
be balling, but third quarter, let me chill for a little bit. And no, honey, you gonna have to for this team. Hannah gonna have to average 30, 35 for them to have a
Facts.
chance.
Facts. She
Yeah,
don't have that luxury this year at
she does
all.
not have
At
the
all.
luxury at all. But
At
also
all.
too, I just don't. Again, like I said, I love that girl. I love her game. I think she can hoop. She one of my favorites. But as far as they not gonna get so far this year.
Yeah.
It ain't
No.
gonna happen for them.
I mean, who would be like their competition in the ACC? It's like I need to see who is in the
Look, I mean,
ACC.
the way Louisville was looking,
Louisville's in the ACC.
the
Who
way
else? Who else?
yeah, Louisville,
Notre Dame.
Virginia, Notre
Mm.
Dame, Louisville, Virginia, North Carolina, Duke. They got
Okay,
it's not a cakewalk. I mean, it's tough.
that's true.
Hold on,
That's
what's
true.
the names in the
Okay.
ACC now too? Ain't they? Because they just hold on, Stanford, which is and I guarantee Florida State, and I guarantee you that's why Tara got her ass up out of there. Because who the hell gonna go to damn Louisville on a Tuesday? The coach for Stanford, like, please, why would they do that?
Oh, put stamp because they were in the Pac 12 or whatever
It
last
was the
time.
Pac
What
10, but it's the
Pac
Pac
10?
12
Okay.
now. Like I said, child, y'all just bear with us, honey. We a work in progress because we graduated college in 2012. All these changes, baby. We getting back into it. We
We
trying to get
are,
back to it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Especially
like
our one follower that likes to critique us a
he
lot.
ain't been back ever since. I think I got him together that one episode and he ain't came back. So carry on. Um,
Yeah.
but so Virginia, we can get into this game. Like I said, I think I'll just end it with saying this. I think that it's gonna be a not so good season for Notre Dame. Do I think they'll make the tournament? Yes. Do I think they'll get past the second round of the tournament? No. Depending on how the seedings go, I just don't. I don't see it. I would love
Somebody
for
on
it though.
YouTube said I looked it up. The player in the Haley Van Leaf video is Sonya Morris. She
Okay,
used to
so it
play for
wasn't
Texas.
text. Okay, thank you for that because like I said, they did look
Yes,
alike.
absolutely.
I was like,
Yeah,
which
they really did. Yeah.
I don't want to say that about kids, but who like who like I don't
Oh,
want to say no
girl.
shade because it is shade, but like Haley, just girl, get your NIL up, I guess. But anyway, do I think Notre Dame will get to the Sweet 16? Let's see how the season go. Maybe not. Doubt it. Whatever. I
Yeah.
tell you. So I'm gonna tell you who. I ain't gonna talk much about this game, But I'm gonna tell you, I watched that girl from Florida for the first time yesterday. The Liv McGill.
Did you?
I
Okay.
baby,
How was that?
that's a bucket.
Oh, was she
She
Bucky?
she threw that,
Like
she
the
kept,
with the band-aid. The girl, does she still wear the band-aid? Is that like
I,
her thing?
she had a million tattoos, honey. I don't think I saw a band-aid yesterday. I think I saw a
Hold on,
headband.
this the guard, right?
The guard, number 23, Liv
Oh,
McGill.
okay.
I was like, it was
Okay,
my
okay.
first time watching her. That was a bucket. Now, but she was throwing it the hole in the stands. As far as she had 10 turnovers, still had a double, had 10 just throwing it to the team. She shot a
Hey,
whole bunch of shots, but honey, that is a bucket. But
hey.
that's it.
I mean, if that's what
It
you got
ends
to
there.
take, I mean, like you kind of got to the good with the bad, whatever
Oh,
it is. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
never knocking somebody taking. I don't care. People, that be
Especially, I mean,
everybody's
if I'm the
thing.
coach and I know that like this is my score, listen, I'm gonna take them 10 over, 10, 10,
Get the
10
ball
overs.
to
If you gonna give
her.
me 20,
Get the ball to her. Why
so
are
I
you
don't
shook at the
care.
last? Why if the shot clock
I
is
don't
under
care.
10? Where's the ball need to go to? Give it to her.
Her. Yes, I don't care.
I'm never going. But also too, I
I'm not.
think
That's me.
people. I mean, people will talk ish about as far as shot selection because we're gonna get into that too when I get into your girl from Oklahoma. We talk about shot selection. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah Hidalgo. Are we gonna tell Hannah Hidalgo what shot not to take? No.
Yeah, nah.
Are
Cause
we gonna
she
tell
has to do
Michaela
it.
Blake's no, don't shoot? No. I
She
think
has to
that
do
just
it.
is what it is. I mean, not everybody created equal in this game, but listen,
No,
the turnovers
other
was insane.
people's. Well, I don't know. Like I said, like they used to say back in the day, like some people's leashes is longer than others.
Exactly.
Okay, you might have the retractable leash.
You
You know,
might.
you might have the retractable leash. You only get to go like 5 inches. Bring your ass
Exactly.
back here. Other
Exactly.
people might have a regular leash and they can run wild, do whatever they want to
Exactly.
do.
I
You know
just
what I'm
know
saying?
when the shot clock hit the 10, where she at? You better
Yeah,
be looking
right,
for her.
right,
Because now
right.
that was a bucket that we saw. Like I said, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on that game, honey, because that was pretty much all that I saw. Because like I said, that was my first time really sitting down, being able to watch her. So I did enjoy that. Like I said, they
Yeah.
played Virginia
Hold on.
Tech.
You need to talk about Texas
I will.
and how
I
you
mean,
feel
we
about
got
Texas.
how I feel.
Tell you how you feel about Texas.
We can get
Go
into we
ahead.
can get into Texas. We can get into Texas.
Hold on, y'all. So if y'all watch this during the WNBA season, like Madison Booker is Takara Satu.
Yeah,
Okay, she
Madison
criticizes
Booker.
Madison
Yeah,
to the utmost, but it comes from a place of love
yeah.
because she just feels like Madison could be just great
It's a lot of
and
potential
just
there.
wants her to like just tap in. So
I
go
feel
ahead,
like
go ahead.
I want Madison Booker. To me, Madison Booker, it could be a triple double every night.
Hold on, pause.
Yeah.
Christian, be quiet.
Sorry, y'all. We got to get the kids in order. Well,
Sorry, y'all.
yeah. To me,
Okay.
Madison Booker could be a triple double dang near every night. And when I mean, Madison could be 28 and 9.
She really could.
I think that she could do that every night. I think that.
Absolutely.
Booker be, Booker be on cruise control. Somebody said
She
it.
be on cruise control.
And
Somebody
that's
be
the
on
thing.
cruise.
And that be my point with her. And like y'all, I'm a hard critic just because it comes from a place of love. It comes from a place where like you can do this, you can do that. I'm not a big on. I was a player who played hard every minute. I didn't take plays off. So with Madison Booker, it's like I don't be sold on Texas because of that. Because I feel like with her, when it comes to the big games, it be like, where's she at? She might go ahead and have 15, 16 in the first half. Then you look up in the second half, she got 2. She going 0 for 9. She not doing something. You know what I'm saying? She not going like she not scoring like she should be. So it's like, or when it comes to Texas, when it comes to the stretch, they start throwing the ball everywhere. She goes missing in the offense. So I feel like for me, that's why I'm just not sold on that team. Now, do I think that they could come and win the national championship? It's hard because UConn is, you know what I'm saying? It's hard.
I know UConn is great.
UConn is great.
I like Texas.
I
like Texas.
I want to
Although
like them.
I get what you're saying though. I absolutely get what you're saying, and it's frustrating because like if Madison could perform the entire game,
Thank
they
you.
go from here to here.
Is it Danny?
That quick.
Shout out to Danny. I think it's Danny. He said, agree. She is inconsistent in the most important moments. Somebody said it.
Yeah,
Because I've been saying this for 2
absolutely.
years. And I'm like, am I
Yeah.
tripping? But so when you, to your point, Courtney, you saying you like Texas, I'll say this. I like Texas too, but I like Texas for 30 minutes. There we go.
I get you. I get
I'll
you.
say that.
I get
I
you.
like them. I like them for
I
30
guess
minutes.
I'm looking at it from like a potential standpoint. If I'm looking at the overall like team in itself, especially if we're looking at who can potentially compete with UConn
Oh, yeah.
right now, personally, I feel like they're the only team that could probably even remotely compete with them.
If we say that today, the only team that can, yes, today we can say that.
Go
The
ahead,
only
say it
team.
again on TikTok so they know.
The only team we
yeah.
feel like the only team that we can say today that could give UConn a run for their money. But then again, we can't say that because Michigan did. You know what I'm saying? Michigan played them close.
They did.
So I
I'm
mean,
not sold on.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm not absolutely sold on Michigan.
I'll say it this way.
This is what I'll say.
I'm
I'll
definitely sold
say
on Michigan.
they go recruit. No, not recruit. They go scout. UConn scouts. It's not close to the next game.
I agree.
I feel like Michigan probably showed their whole hand for
I agree.
UConn.
Now, do I think Michigan can be a Final Four team?
Yes.
Yes. Do I
agree
think
with
they
that.
could probably sneak up and beat everybody else who's in that? Absolutely. I think that they can do that. I'll say this.
Somebody on YouTube said, do you think they will be better once they have more healthy players? They only have 7 available players right now.
That is true. Because they missing Aaliyah Crump and then they missing child, it's so many kids. I like I said, I can only go. I'm only speak to what I see right now. I'm only gonna speak to the leader and Madison Booker and the potential. That's the person. If I had to say who I'm calling out, is her, because like I said, I like her for 30 minutes.
Players like that, they can turn it on. I feel like they could turn it on. Remember we talked about this. It was like, what did you say? Hold on. What did you say? You said you would take Tessa all day, and I'm like, Tessa
Johnson.
She would be like in a slump for day. Like when she's on, she's on. But when she's off, she's
Tessa
off.
Johnson. When she's on, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this.
I'll take
like
my
Tessa this
luck
year.
with Maddie.
Of course, I'm always gonna take my luck with first team SEC or SEC player. Of course, I think that you set the stage before we got into this. You said Madison Booker is my Satu Sabali. I'm a hard critic.
I
expect this from you.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? Like
so much.
I'm
you
hard
love
on
Maddie
her.
for real.
I
you
love her
Maddie.
game. I love her game.
You do.
She got the size. She got the body. She got the little jump, the little mid-range jumper. She got, you know what I'm saying? Like she can rebound. Like she got it all. I just
listen. So when we cut this up, you got to find the clips of Satu of you talking about Satu.
Yeah. And
you have to.
And I love Satu.
And you love Satu.
To me, Satu could be something we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like you remember, to me, them 2 players that go hand in hand. But like I said, when it comes to Texas, I like Texas 30 minutes. Like I said, when they get everybody else, yes, but I'm only just gonna go off of right now.
Right now, I can agree with that.
Do I think Texas will win the SEC? Y'all gonna get mad? Cause yes.
Yeah.
Do I think they gonna win the SEC? Absolutely, I do.
I like that. Yeah.
But now they got a lot of weapons. They got Jordan Lee, looks good. I like the post player.
Hold on, what's her? Carl? Is it? Hold on. Oh, I like her. You know, she's from Cincinnati.
Is she? She's
from Cincinnati.
She a body.
She's from Cincinnati. She's from
a
Cincinnati.
body down there.
The crazy part is like,
Rory balling this year.
Yeah, no. I mean, I told you she ain't got that big ass brace on her knee this year.
Right, Rory looking like she did before the injury.
Yes,
and we
shout out to Rory.
I
love
Rory.
it. Shout out to Rory. Okay, I love it. Like,
we love to see that.
It's just like I don't know what that's like. You know, I've never been like seriously injured. Like I never had a
I know that
career
brace is hard.
season-ending injury. You know, like, but I can imagine that's like really hard to come from, like physically and mentally. So for her to be where she is right now, like I'm so happy for her.
An ankle sprain is hard to come from mentally. I couldn't imagine. A torn ACL and having to wear a big old brace. I like Carlton too.
The following year, yeah.
I like her too.
Yes,
So
yes.
we talked
Carlton
about
was,
her.
woo.
We talked about Carlton against the. Was it the? What game was it? Was it the UCLA game? We talked, and I was like, "Who is this?" And I'm flipping through we
and
like
she
her
was
too.
there last year.
And
she was there at Texas last year. Yes,
I want her to start.
Super athletic.
We
super
like her
active
too.
on the boards. Like she just go.
They
like,
got a squad.
They do. They really do. I like Texas this year.
Like I said,
just think if Maddie just tapped in. If she
Maddie be tapped
in,
but she might be tapped in for 2 quarters.
I don't know. Maybe she like LeBron. You know,
no.
She like to pass when the game is on the line.
I need you to.
You know, You need LeBron to take over for the last 8 minutes, and he's passing it to everybody.
Here's the thing, though. Yeah, we need you to take over for the last minute. You passing to everybody. Here's the thing. I like the people. I don't want you to let your foot off the gas.
Facts.
I won't if you got the engine on 80. I don't want you to let loose and let everybody else catch up. I want you to put your foot on the gas even harder, and I want you to go to 120. I want you to get a speeding ticket. That's what I want with you.
All of that.
I don't want you to let up at all. I want you to get a super speeder on their ass. That's what I want from you. So that's how I can say it. That's the best way that I can put it. But speaking of players who need to leave, we're gonna here.
I already know. Blakes.
We gotta get Michaela Blakes has to get out of Vandy. Michaela Blakes has got to go. She's got to get
that degree, girl.
She's got to get out of there. And I've made this point a million times on this show, and I've said it. So with Michaela Blakes, I said to myself, she's got to be wanting to get into medical school. She's got to be going for academics. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because like I said, the ball is going to stop bouncing one day. Mm-hmm. One day it is. You're going to have something else to fall back on. So I'm like, okay, she got to be, plugged in for medical school, maybe nursing, maybe want to be a doctor. Because she's at one of the top prestigious programs academically, period. But she got to get up out of there. I feel like she could still go somewhere else and still get that. And
that prestigious degree.
I feel, but she's got to go. I think that she ain't got no. Now the point guard is nice for Vandy, the freshman.
She's a freshman.
Galvin.
Yeah.
She
might leave.
She might.
She should.
She should.
She's
a
freshman. She's young.
Or they better do their job and recruit and get some players coming there. Because think about it, they lost Pierre, who had 20 rebounds the other day against Oklahoma. Camille Pierre, she left. Yeah. So, which was shocking. And she left last minute, which was so shocking to me. But, so.
Had to be.
I feel like, and this is my case with Michaela Blake. You put Michaela Blakes on that UCLA team.
Whoa.
We in the fight. Well, not we. Like I said, I ain't got a dog in the fight. You put Michaela Blakes on a UCLA team, they in the finals. Because I still feel like they another player away. You
they
put
definitely another player away.
Replace her in the start with Jaquez. Put her in the starting lineup. Jaquez with Kiki Rice, Michaela Blakes, the Neaps. I don't want to say. I'm not going to tear that girl's name up.
Hold on. Gabriella. So you would start. Hold on.
Yeah.
So you gonna put Blake's, Jaquez, Rice, Betts, and
no, I put Jaquez on the bench. Have her coming off the bench. I would have Kiki.
You put
Rice.
Jaquez coming off the bench.
I would have Kiki. Well, they still need a 4. I would have the backcourt would be the kneecap. I don't want to say that girl's name. The transfer from Utah. Her, Kiki Rice, and Michaela Blake. 1, 2, 3. I think that is the way that girl is. Neaps, whatever her name is. I'm gonna get these kids' name right, y'all. Like I said,
I like Jaquez more than Rice.
And you know my thing about Kiki Rice. I'm gonna go ahead and say this too, and I hope I get a clip for this
because she's. I mean, Jaquez is pretty much running the point at this point. They're like interchanging it. They're both running it.
I want Kiki Rice to show
facilitate.
I'm gonna say this with Kiki Rice. If you got a Jordan NIL deal, I expect you to average 18, 20. If you got a
but
Jordan
she ain't
NIL,
been averaging that.
But she's not averaging that.
So are we still starting her with Blake's coming to the team?
I want her to step up. And plus, we forgetting about they still ain't got your girl Bets's sister, which I have not even Sienna. I have not seen her play. I don't know nothing
Me
about her game.
either. I
It's a knee injury,
just
right?
saying.
They
I
said.
have no idea.
We're gonna
I
see.
have
I
no
like. I
idea.
probably have to go watch some high school, but that
I
don't
don't
that ain't
know.
gonna say much.
I mean, from what's the girl from Tennessee that didn't shake the coach's hand?
Janiyah Baker, Barker.
Janiyah Baker did not.
Barker.
Well, no, they say she shook her
I
hand.
saw it. I saw it.
She shook her hand. She just didn't go in for the hug.
They so. I mean, I get it with people like even with the Flage thing. I get it with the sportsmanship. So I mean, in college, in pros, you don't even shake
For
hands
me,
anyway. Like, so,
but for me, it just kind of goes back to like, remember
Barker.
when we first started talking?
Yeah.
And we were like, dang, my kids are going crazy upstairs. And I just like,
Yeah,
bro,
the kids is
they
going
going crazy. They going
Nepkins. Thank you. Spell check. Thank you.
Neepkins.
Neepkins. And I'm country.
But when we were talking about before the season started, the transfers from UCLA and how they had like starters transferring,
Yeah.
people that played good minutes transferring, and it really made me question like the coaching staff, like the coach, not or just the culture over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for her to have that reaction,
they staff all live together.
girl, please be quiet.
They do. They all like live together. That is not that's irrelevant. Nobody needs to know that information. Just scratch what that. Who cares? But you know, it's California.
LA is expensive.
That's what I'm saying. To save money, I want to say I think they all like live in the same home, but that's too much. But we ain't got to get into that because I need an outlet from work. I'm not trying to get home and we eating dinner and we doing the scout report.
Hey, hold on.
That's so irrelevant. I did not have to bring that up. I did not have to bring that up. They did.
Hold on. So we talking about the like. They're all like.
We can move.
We don't know.
We can move.
Okay.
They did. And from what I had heard, that's nor here nor there. Whatever. Yeah, that's nor here nor there. But anyway,
Okay.
yeah, I need to have a little outlet. But anyway, yeah, we haven't seen. Why would I say that? There was no point in me saying it.
I'm crying.
Like, why would I say that? We so stupid, bro. Well, you said the culture. And then when you said culture,
The culture.
Like, I started thinking culture.
See, listen, I knew something was a little off, and you said it. It's off. That's all. It's off.
Tells me
Like,
everything
what?
I need to know. That was
Mm.
unnecessary. Excuse us, guys. We cut up from time to time. Bless it. Anyway, what was we even talking about? Back to the team. Well, you said that you felt like when the London Jones left, sis went down the street.
She went down the street to it, but listen.
Sis
hold
went
on,
down
but she
the
a
street,
senior
honey.
though. She a senior, right?
And I'm
I
gonna
think
keep
she's a
it.
senior, so she ain't gonna get to play with you.
I'ma still live and die in LA. Okay, so sis went right down the street.
That's crazy, bro. I had a couple layovers at LA. I'm not a fan of LA, but I think you just gotta like big cities. And
I don't
big,
like it.
big.
I like big cities, but it's just it's a different.
It's different,
place
y'all. It's not what
there.
y'all see on TV. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a different. I mean, did you watch Tennessee and Stanford? I think that
I watched
game
a little
came
bit
on
of
late.
it. I watched a little bit of it. I mean, so I heard
Cooper
the
had 10
reporter say
steals.
it. I didn't necessarily. Oh, really? 10
Yeah.
steals?
She had 10 steals.
Wow.
She had 10 steals.
I heard a reporter say it. I didn't like hear Kim Cotwell say it, like, you know, in an interview, but she was just saying how like last year, like they didn't play anybody in the off season. You know, so when they got to the SEC, it was just like they got punched
shook.
in the mouth. They weren't like ready for the SEC play. So she made it a point this year to like just kind of put some people on our schedule, which is good because I feel like they kind of struggle with teams that they shouldn't have struggled with. I mean, from just that perspective, but I don't know. Are they missing Ruby? What's her name? Ruby Whitehorn. Like, does she make that big of a like impact
I'll
on
be
that
honest
team?
with you. With them, take on the? We'll go back to that because we talked about it earlier, but we will tonight because I don't think I really said what I had to say about that one, but we got you. They want us to talk about the flagey and Kara Lawson again.
Go ahead.
Just real quick, with Tennessee, they sub so much. I can't even tell you who missing it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like that system. Whatever. I guess I just don't like that system. But anyway, so the flagey and Kara. This is my take on it. I don't know. Let me pull my screen up big. This is my take on it. People, is it disrespectful? You know, you got the people in the comments. That's bad sportsmanship. So, I mean, that's just. But then again, I'm just a person who. This is how I see it. You got Kara Lawson, the caliber player that she was, and I remember watching Kara Lawson at Tennessee. I feel like, end of the day, like if you're a competitor, being competitive is competitive.
Exactly.
And I feel like you got to take whatever comes with it. If the players talk shit to me, but I talk shit to the players. You get what I'm saying? If I'm a coach, like I think if you competitive, you competitive. Like you run your mouth to Don's, I bet you Don might say something back. You get what I'm saying? So for me, I mean, I think that flagey had a chip on her shoulder. I think she wanted to prove something wrong. I think it seemed to me that based off what Mookie said, it seemed like Kara must have counted her out. Must have, you know, she said she had a bad experience with USA basketball. I mean, fuck them. I mean, forgive me, but I'm just, okay. Like, but I'm that person, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to talk shit to whoever. I'm going to talk shit to the janitors. I'm going to talk shit to the cheerleaders. I'm gonna talk shit to the fans. I'm gonna run my mouth to whoever. So like, why not? It's competitive basketball.
I'm not a shit talker. I'm not a shit talker. I just like play. But if I'm looking at flagey like she was like mine, like one of my, like a daughter or something like that, she responded exactly how I would have wanted her to respond.
As like
because.
A mom.
Yes,
see,
absolutely.
I don't have kids, so I was worried about if that's your child, if you go some. Now you go.
No.
Like that.
If you were in a situation where you felt like you were slighted, or you felt like you weren't being heard, or you felt like your talents weren't being whatever, like that was the time to show it. Like, let me show you what I got. You get what I'm saying? Like, and if I was in the stand and that was one of my kids, I would have been.
The fuck you thought?
Yes, that would have been me. Okay,
what the fuck
like
wrong with you?
I would have been gassing them from the beginning. When that game come, you better show your fucking ass. I don't care.
Remember what she said.
Saying? And that's just from a competitive standpoint. That's just from a perseverance standpoint.
Oh, for sure.
I think to piggyback off what you said, I think like Kara, they asked her about that, like in the after the game, like in a press conference or whatever.
What she said?
And she handled it well. She didn't like say anything negative. She almost kind of deflected the situation in a sense, saying that like she was able to coach different players, and I think she named a couple of them, and they actually played against some of the pro players, and that they all did a great job. But she didn't like, you know, like respond to it in a negative way. I feel like
saying,
she deflected.
Yeah, like,
and she deflected. Absolutely.
So my Hall of Fame speech, I'm calling people out my Hall of Fame speech. I'm saying the coach from this person, the coach from this school, the coach from this school. I've seen coaches after the fact, they didn't recruit me and was like, hey,
and the crazy part is,
it's competitive. The crazy part is,
I don't feel like you would understand unless you've played sports and you are that type of competitor, right?
I agree.
Because until you've been in a situation like that where you feel like your talents weren't being like seen, or you weren't being heard, or just dismissed in a way, even though you know how hard you work and know what you can bring to the table, and then you finally get that opportunity to put that on display, and they're the opponent.
I'm gonna end it by saying, occasionally you gotta let people know when they got you fucked up. And that just is what it is. I think that occasionally
you gonna fuck around and find out.
You gotta fuck around and find out sometimes. You gotta let them know when they got you had me fucked up.
Absolutely.
The fuck wrong with you? I mean, sometimes it just get like that. It's unfortunate, you know, if you on the other end of that. I mean, I done had people fucked up in my life, and I'm sure they probably done showed me too. You know what I'm saying? and I and I'm with it if you did. Like I said, I don't want your foot on 80. I want your foot on the gas always. I want your foot on the neck and the foot in the gas, like Drake said.
Okay, pedal to the metal.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's how I always want it. So, but like I said,
Shout
Tennessee and
out to
Stanford.
Junie
Shout out to Junie.
for
That game
sure.
was late. I tell you another game I'm not finna touch a lot on because I Kentucky and Miami. Kentucky's 9-1. That's another questionable schedule too, as well. They just do not have enough, and that's pretty much all I can. There's not really much to say there. Did we hit everything? Yeah, we got into everybody we want to get into. That was pretty much it. You got anything else? Oh, Courtney done froze up on me again. Hold on. Hey, y'all, while we waiting for her to tap back in, because we finna go ahead and exit off, make sure you go follow us on Instagram. Make sure you go follow us on YouTube. Make sure you go subscribe to Mid Majors Pod. We appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. We appreciate you guys for being looped in. We appreciate you guys for being in the comments. We definitely appreciate y'all for sure. Share this with your friends. We want to hear more from you guys. We hope that you enjoyed the live. We hope you enjoy the show. We usually upload our podcast on Thursdays. We've only been doing this for we've only been podcasting y'all since October. So just go back and check out our previous shows. We had a good time. We love the energy that you guys gave. So we're out. Now I just got to figure out how to. Oh, if I can end it. Boom. Peace, y'all.